Bueno chicos, in this video we're going to explain how car, gar, zar verbs work in the preterite or the past tense. So if you could go to page 8 in your packet and just kind of follow along and fill in the notes and do a little practice with me, I think you'll find it to be very understandable when we're done. Muy bien. So car, gar, zar verbs, what are they? They're verbs that end in car, gar, and zar, like sacar, which means to take out, pagar, which means to pay, empezar, which means to begin. All right, so what's going to happen with these is you're going to have a spelling change in the preterite tense, okay? But it only takes place in the yo form, and all other forms are going to have your normal preterite endings, okay? So let's look at some examples here. All right, so if the verb ends in car, the yo form is going to take a QUE ending. The reason this happens is we need to preserve the original consonants sound of the pronunciation. So if I didn't do the spelling change, and for example, if I took buscar and I just took off the ending and added an E, it would look like something like this. Okay, now when a C is followed by an E or an I, it goes soft. So it sounds like an S. So this would be pronounced bousser. So that's not going to work. We need to have the K sound in there. So in order to keep that sound, we change the spelling of the C to a QUE. So this is not the way we're going to do it. We're going to do it like this, busqué, with the QUE. All right, so all verbs that end in CAR in the preterite, the yo form only will take that QUE ending. Now, verbs that end in GAR, like pagar or llegar, we're going to add a U in here, and the ending will be GUE. So instead of saying this, that would be pronounced yeje, because after if a G is followed by an E or an I, it goes soft. Like a soft G is pronounced like an H in English. So that would be pronounced yeje. But we want to say yege, a hard G. Okay, so in order to keep that sound, we're going to put a U in there, yege. So all verbs that end in GAR are going to take that GUE ending in the preterite, just the yo form only. And then if the verb ends in CAR or ZAR, the yo form will go to CE. So like empezar, we're going to say empecé, which means I began. And notice your accents, okay? You have accents on the E on every form, okay? So these are called car, gar, zar verbs, and you're going to have a spelling change in the yo form only. All other forms are normal, okay? So you'll only see the spelling change in the yo form, and that's it. So let's do a little practice here. Practica. Okay, so we're going to conjugate the verbs. Not all of these are going to be in the yo form, though, so be careful. Let's try one together. Yo busqué mi tarea ayer, pero no la encontré. I looked for my homework yesterday, but I didn't find it. So this is buscar, and we're going to put that in the yo form with the QUE on the end. I'd like you to pause the video now and try the rest of them on your own. And when you're done, unpause the video and check your work. All right. Hopefully you were able to do this activity. Let's see how you did. Number 2, anteayer mi amigo Rico llegó a mi casa a las 6:30. So the day before yesterday, my friend Rico arrived at my house at 6:30. So we're just going to have the normal preterite tense ending there, llegó. Nosotros no empezamos a estudiar hasta las 8 anoche. We didn't begin studying until 8 o'clock last night. Normal ending for empezar there. Antes de nuestra vacación a México el verano pasado, mi mamá empacó toda nuestra ropa. So before our vacation to Mexico last summer, my mom packed all of our clothing. Okay, so no spelling change there, just the normal preterite tense ending for third person singular. 5, hace una hora que yo comencé a hacer mi tarea. Now this is the yo form, so we're going to switch this Z to a C here, okay? Comencé. This says an hour ago I began to do my homework. Okay, so a spelling change on that one because it's the yo form. 6. Una vez yo jugué al voleibol, pero no me gustó. One time I played volleyball, but I didn't like it. This is the yo form. It's a GAR verb, so we're going to switch spelling to GUE to keep that hard G sound. Good. 7. 7. Cuando comimos anoche, mis hermanos no pagaron mi cuenta. When we ate last night, my brothers did not pay the bill. Okay, normal ending there, as you normally would for an Ellos form. 8. Yo saqué una mala nota en el examen el año pasado, pero el resto de mis notas fueron buenas. I made a bad grade on the exam last year, but the rest of my grades were good. Sacar, C-A-R verb, yo form, we're going to switch it to a Q-U-E to keep that hard C sound, or the K sound, if you will. All right. Patrick cazó los pájaros el invierno pasado. Patrick hunted birds last winter. Okay, normal ending there. So I hope this was useful for you and helpful for you to understand the car-gar-zar verbs. I would like you to try and do the next page. You're going to be practicing AR, ER, IR, and car-gar-zar verbs. So we're putting it all together on this next practice coming up. Okay, chicos, adios. Nos vemos.